tuning in to EskimoTV, your home for icy and chilly movie reviews. I'm your host, Jason Escamilla. Today I'm reviewing The Possession of Hannah Grace, which is directed by Diederik van Rooijen, and I knew in advance that this movie was not going to be all that great. The studio decided not to screen this early for critics like myself, and so if you were to check a website like Rotten Tomatoes before this weekend opening, you would not find a score because the studio knew that most critics would not like this. So they decided to try to increase their profits by not showing it to us. And this movie definitely lives up to being a big disappointment. This movie stars Shay, who you may know from Pretty Little Liars, and she plays a girl named Megan who is working the graveyard shift at a morgue, and she is taking in bodies as they come, dead bodies, and taking pictures of them, getting their fingerprints, and unfortunately for her, she gets Hannah Grace, who we all know by the title of this movie, no spoilers. She's possessed, and weird things begin to happen throughout this morgue. The whole film takes place at the morgue in this one single night, and there really is not much substance to this movie. She doesn't have a good day to sum it all up, and I didn't really have a great time either. That is one connection that her character and I shared. The film has okay, decent, tension-filled moments that have sound effects that make the film eerie, but it's nothing that you haven't seen before. These are just run-of-the-mill scares. There's a lot of fake jump scares where it's just a guy that pops up or someone's cell phone rings loudly in a very quiet moment. There's nothing that really made this stand out, and there really is very little substance to this story. The only thing that we really know about our main character is that she has a past related to drug addiction and she's trying to stay clean and sober. There's a moment where one of her coworkers says, "Would you like to go home?" And she's had a rough night. There's already been just some supernatural things that have happened up to this point. And any normal person like myself, I would have said, like, hell yes, I want to get the heck out of here. I would have quit before being asked this. And she gets the out, she gets a chance to leave. They say, well, we completely understand you've had a hard night. And for whatever crazy reason, she feels the need to overcome all these weird things that are going on in this morgue. The kills in this movie are very uncreative, very standard, and they all felt very similar. It's like the director didn't want to think of more ways for these characters to die. They all die the same. I also thought that this movie was rated PG-13. It felt like they were holding back for whatever reason. They had the R rating. I definitely think that it could have been more gruesome with the rating that they were given. Ultimately, I do not think you should go check this movie out. I think you will be disappointed, and I definitely think there's a lot more things you can go check out during this holiday season. I'm going to give The Possession of Hannah Grace a D. I love talking about movies, but one thing I love more is talking about movies with you. So leave a comment if you have an opinion or a question that you'd like to share regarding this movie. You can also follow me on social media at EskimoTV. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more icy and chilly EskimoTV reviews.